themselves in irregular situations simply by overstaying their visas, simply by engaging in activities outside of the regulatory norms of the visas that you've received. So these are some things that are very important for us to take note of. I have some slides. I wish they would have just been running through the slides because I'm, touching on some of those issues as the time permits. Of course, there are issues around smuggling of migrants. There are issues around trafficking. As young people, it might seem to you that you might not find yourself, or you think you might not find yourself in a trafficked situation or in a trafficking situation. It is very easy to find yourself being trafficked. I know a lot of us that are in secondary schools, you're excited, you're coming to the end of your secondary school year, and you're already beginning to dream, like everybody has talked about. Even Honorable Abike mentioned, you have to dream. And of course, the CEO of ARCO talked about, having a dream that you can be anything. As you dream to migrate, as you dream to go across borders, it's very important that you do not let yourself fall into trafficking or allow yourself to be smuggled. Now, what is trafficking? Trafficking, how do I break that down into simple English? Well, trafficking in persons, occurs when a person is deceived. Some of us, our cousins, our uncles, our distant family members are telling us, oh, I can take you abroad. I can take you to the US. Just come to Lagos. From there, we'll go to the US. You might just find yourself on your way to being trafficked. So it's very important that as you get that information, as your friends are telling you, let's go to Lagos, from there we can travel, find out the right information. Are they telling you the truth? Are they actually going to take you to where they say they are going to take you? Get as much information as you can get. We've talked about information. There are some resources that are available to you because of time. Hopefully we might have questions and answers. That means my 5 minutes is gone. But let me just drop some of the resources. I timed myself, yes. So let me just drop some of the resources that are available. Aside from my commission, the National Commission for Refugees, Migrants, and Internally Displaced Persons, that we are available to provide you with the right information. We also have the Migrant Resource Centers. They are available in almost every Federal Ministry of Labor and Employment office. And here you can get the right information before you travel. If you get an employment offer from abroad, you can take that letter to the Migrant Resource Center to verify the information. If you get an educational, like if you get an admission to a university, you can take it to the Migrant Resource Centers and they will verify that information. These are things that exist, that the federal government has created. These avenues, these opportunities are there for you to get the right information. There's also the National Electronic Labor Exchange. It's also under the Ministry of Labor and Employment. It's called NELEX, nelex.org.ng. You can visit there. You can register for jobs, even international jobs, within the ambits of the federal government, and you are protected. You are sure that when you get to your final destination, your rights will be protected. So I hope that with these few words of mine, I have been able to convince you and not confuse you that migration is the right, and it's best that we do it right. Thank you.
Bravo. It's not easy to condense all that useful information. Thank you. So next we'll have Pelumi Nubi. Round of applause, please. Clap for these people, they deserve it.
Thank you so much. I stand on existing protocol. I thank every single person in this room. And of course, a heartfelt thank you to my big mommy, Dr. Honorable Abike Dabiri, for having me here. My name is Pelumi Nubi, Oluwa Pelumi Nubi. Some of you might know me as being the woman who drove from London to Lagos last year. It was an exciting journey. But something you might not know about me is that I suffer from something called dyslexia. Dyslexia is a learning difficulty. It means you find school just a little bit harder. And it depends on who surrounds you and who pours into you in that moment. But one thing I've learned is for society not to box me in, because I believe that the limitations that you have are those that you choose to accept. I went on to finish with a first-class degree in biomedical science, and then went on to study a PhD in cancer research and human genetics. This is the same person that people said couldn't do it. I've learned a lot of lessons, especially from driving from London to Lagos. If you saw the car that I made use of, people fondly call her Lumi. She's now housed in J. Randall at the museum, a monument that hundreds of people and thousands come to visit every month. Before taking off, I remember pitching to more than 20 car brands, finding out if they wanted to support this journey. And I heard zero response. And at that moment, I remember talking to God, and God was like, you know what? You have a car already. And that is the truth about life. Most time, we already have what we need right in our hands. We just are scared to take that first leap of faith. But the thing is, some of you are in this room, you want to start careers, you want to be content creators, you're like, I need the fancy cameras. You have a phone. Start with that. You know what? I really believe in this motto, the magic is in the doing. It's not about thinking, wishing, waiting, wanting, desiring, pondering. It's about taking action. Being petrified, but still taking that first step. And also leaning into your purpose. The moments where nobody are clapping, nobody is watching you, that is what will take you the distance. Especially as a young African, you're allowed to dream big. And please, 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 if you're a believer, if you have faith in a God, a true God, please lean on Him. When there are moments where the journey was hard for me, I prayed, and His grace sustained me. Please stay rooted in Him, because He has your life in His hands. To every young person in this room, you're not too young, you're not too late, you're not too small. You have what it takes. You just have to trust in yourself and trust in God. Start now, start scared. In fact, start petrified, but do it anyways. Because if I can do it, a female, a dyslexic person, a disqualified person, but yet still go the distance, you also can. Thank you so, so much for being here today.
Wow, 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 wow. Even I learned some new things from what you just shared. Please give her a round of applause, please. And last but not the least, we have Paul Ukome. Did I get that right? Okay. 5 hard stop minutes. Sorry.
Most African young entrepreneurs face is access to funding, not just access to funding, the ability to actually secure investment. PoliticsToday is going to serve as a bridge between you and the investments you need to take your ideas to the next level. Through PoliticsToday, you're going to access startup incubation, you're going to connect with the right mentors, build the right network you need to scale and thrive. We're excited to welcome every entrepreneur out there with a bold vision, an incredible idea to lead change, build a platform that supports sustainable development and economic progress across the continent. So we're inviting you to be part of PoliticsToday as a startup. Come in with your ideas, come in with your vision. We have the right team, the right experts to take your ideas to the next level.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting that to go up, but thank you so much, everyone. Standing on all existing protocol, I am so honored to be here. Thank you so much for the platform, Honorable Dr. Abike Dabiri. Thank you to every incredible leader in the house. My name is Paul Akume, and I'm going to talk briefly on the platform we've built to support startups and young people who are really passionate about the continent, who are really passionate about Nigeria as a country, and young people who are really concerned about solving problems and being a part of the change. But before I do that, I want to talk about 2 important things. Number 1, I want to talk about the importance of inclusion. And I also want to talk about the importance of supporting enterprise development led by young people in Africa. But I'd like to go with a story. So sometime when I was quite younger, I got the opportunity to be nominated and elected as the class captain. And this was in JSS 1, thereabout. I was kind of the youngest amongst everyone in school then, and I was a very, very small person. So I was a target for bullies. And I remember when I was nominated as the class captain, there was this particular guy, he looked at me and did me like this. If you write my name in names of noisemakers, you are dead. So it was very, very crazy for me to figure out how to really solve that problem, because every time I was given the responsibility to write names of noisemakers, I would try my best to do it with all fairness, but there were some certain guys that would just break the rules and they would beat me after school. So what did I do? I did something very important. So I decided that we're going to be taking rations, meaning the bullies in the class that I knew were going to beat me, I made them responsible for writing names of noisemakers. So the problem it solved for me was, when you come to attack me after school, I'll say I was not the one that wrote your name for noisemakers. And it turned out that that was exactly how I was able to escape being bullied after school. Now, there's a lesson to learn from this story, is the importance of inclusion. Now, any generation that you do not include in your plan might become a problem. And that's why I'm so incredible work being done at NIDCOM to include young voices and include young people. Because we are not just, thank you, we are not just the solution, we are the future. There's no conversation about shaping the future that can go down if you're not talking about young people. And that's why I'm here to talk about an incredible platform that we've built to support young entrepreneurs building the future. So PoliticsToday, proudly supported by the Nigerian Diaspora Commission, will help young entrepreneurs who have incredible ideas to want to solve problems across the health industry, education, tech, AI, whatever industry you are really passionate about solving a problem. We want to ensure that you do not just have access to funding, but you're also properly mentored, guided, and prepared for the big stage. Now, we realize that one of the major challenges that young people are facing who want to build great companies is not the lack of funding. Most times the ability to be able to stand in front of that opportunity and be able to grab it. So through a structured mentorship program, we want to ensure that every young person who sees Africa for what it has the potential to become, and not just for what it is today, and you're really striving, grinding, working really hard to build something that you believe will change the world, that will solve the problems we don't only face in Nigeria, but problems that can be addressed on the global stage. We want to take you through a very, very important sequence of events that would include training you on how to pitch, training you on how to prepare your startups, refining your business model, helping you understand how to really position yourself for great opportunities, while also getting you ready to pitch at the Nigerian Diaspora Investment Summit, which is going to be happening in November this year, and other global opportunities. So I invite you, if you truly believe, and you're bold, you're courageous, because sometimes the distance between us and the opportunities that we want to embrace is courage. The distance between us and the opportunities that we want to take on is being bold. So if you're out there, you're bold, you're courageous, you have an idea, not just a startup. We're not just concerned about people who have tractions to show. You have something really incredible that you want to build. We invite you to join us. Sign up at www.pixelcohq.com. Submit your pitch decks, your ideas, and we'll review it. We'll speak to you. We're ready to support you. Thank you so much once again for the incredible opportunity to speak to everyone here. I'm really excited. God bless you. Thank you.
Woo! Give him a loud round of applause, please. Okay. The next Miss Nigerian Diaspora USA, Queen Oyeme. Give her a round of applause.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. I'd like to stand on existing protocol. I also want to thank the NIDCOM family, to the amazing Honorable Dr. Abike Dabiri for having me, to the excellencies here today, and to the brilliant young leaders in the room. My name is Oyemen Ehikamen, and I'm an award-winning actress, the founder of Ubuntu Stage, and your reigning Miss Diaspora Nigeria USA. But long before I ever wore a crown, before I earned degrees and built programs, I was just a very obedient young Nigerian girl living in Boston, Massachusetts in the United States. I was the type of child that listened to everything that my parents told me. They told me to get straight A's. They told me that I was going to become a doctor and go to Harvard. I listened to everything. I didn't do that. But confidence from a very young age was instilled in my siblings and I. My parents taught us that the sky is our springboard, not our limit, but our springboard. But in school, that sky felt very distant. That springboard felt cut off. I was bullied. I was judged, sometimes for my name, sometimes for my food, the way I spoke, the way I dressed, sometimes just for being different. And so I learned how to disappear. I learned how to shrink. And slowly I lost my voice. All of that changed, of course, in the 8th grade when I discovered the drama club. Now, my first role wasn't anything big. I was in the front row of the audience, much like you all are in the front row, and a part of the audience, when suddenly I started to cough profusely, made a big scene, and then I died. That was it. That was the role. But somehow it felt like the biggest breakthrough. It felt like the first time that I felt seen, heard, and powerful. And it felt like I was telling my own story. It was also the very first time that I made my biggest decision as a young adult. I decided I did not want to become a doctor. I wanted to become an actor. Imagine going to your Nigerian parents and telling them that you didn't want to become a doctor because you wanted to become an actor. That was its own drama series of its own. But it was the first time that I felt empowered to do so. And I was relentless in my pursuit. I sought after acting degrees. I sought after acting programs, scholarships, found transportation to auditions, and within every class, every performance, every stage, I built myself up and I reclaimed my voice. And that journey has brought me to over 10 countries. It's brought me to perform and live in China and work there for a year and a half. It brought me to earn my degree in Masters of Fine Arts in Acting from UCLA, the University of California, Los Angeles. And it's also brought me to now the biggest full circle moment of my entire life, becoming Miss Diaspora Nigeria USA. This crown is more than just about beauty, although I do think I have a little bit of it. It's also a testament and a symbol of hope, of transformation, of storytelling. It means that art and also belong together, that being Nigerian and being creatives are not opposites, they are powerfully aligned. And so with my crown, I decided that my platform was going to be empower Nigerian youth through the performing arts because I knew what it has brought me. It brought me the courage to lead. It brought me the courage to push beyond every boundary and reclaim my life, reclaim my dignity, reclaim my voice. And it brought me to the opportunity to be able to know that I can give back in so many different ways and to inspire Nigerians in the diaspora to give back just as I am doing now. With my organization, Ubuntu Stage, I am connecting the diaspora through the performing arts. And this August, I'm going to be doing my proudest project yet, which is Spotlight Naija. It's a 1-week transformational creative initiative where students from Makoko, underserved students from Makoko, will come out and go onto the island for a week of acting, music, dance, and leadership. They will be empowered to tell their own stories. And it will culminate in a final performance on August 10th. I invite you all to attend Freedom Park if you are there. And I want you all to know, the youth in the room, as artists, that whatever you put your mind to, so long as it is rooted in purpose and powered by persistence, it is achievable. Let me leave you with a note out of my parents' notebook, which is that the sky is also your springboard. So jump, leap, Thank you all for having me. Thank you so much for NIDCOM for empowering the Nigerian diaspora to lead with purpose. And thank you all for allowing me to share my story, not only of becoming a queen, but of becoming myself. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Are you all inspired? Are you all inspired? All right. We're getting our mission accomplished here. So I understand that we can take 5 questions, right? 4 questions. Time. All right. So 5 questions. How are we setting it up? People just coming up or? Okay. So you get to ask these amazing Nigerians 4 questions. And we'll have people raise their hands and I figure how we'll choose. We're going to have some students come up and maybe ask. Raise your hands if you want to ask a question and the mic will be brought to you. Oh, please, just ask the question. We don't need long stories and history. Just the questions and the panelists will answer. Thank you. Be brief with the question because of time. Okay. Okay, the first row. You, yes. If you can come up quickly. Okay, all 4 of you come up. Great. They're coming. 2 more? Yeah. Could we have some NYC, some corpus and some students as well? That way it's balanced. Just go, you can go to him. Yeah. He'll have the microphone.
My name is Salvai Folua Oladipo. Okay, the crowd. Okay. My name is Salvai Folua Oladipo. Here to ask a question. So I was wondering, like, okay, when you say confidence and programs like this, like, how do you, like, approach people that you've never met before? Because it's literally very hard when you feel like you should do it, and at the same time you feel like you don't. So how do you curb issues like that?
Good day, everybody. My question is directly to Ms. Diaspora. I have a question for her. In this age of technology where it feels like STEM is everything, how do you cope with opinion of people about being an actress? Like they say, you want to be an actress because you're not strong in science subjects, because that is the easiest thing to do, because you just like paparazzi. How do you cope with such?
My name is Sova Elena Bangwell, and my question is, what do you do when nobody's supporting what you want to do?
My name is Mariam Babmala Sharif, and my question is, what do you use to pick what you want to be? What are the stuffs, like, what are what you look at? And then what are things you should look forward to do in, like, the future? And how did you guys choose the path you want to be now?
Okay, so my question is, what advice do you have for people that have multiple places of interest and are still struggling with the exact one to, focus on?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Najib Ola from University of Abuja. I'm Najib Ola by name from University of Abuja. My question is for Prof. Fain. So he said he's going to share 3 challenges with us and 3 tools. So I think he highlighted the challenges and the tools, but I catch 1 out of the 3, which is self-doubt. It remains 2, which I would like him to share with us. So secondly, he said he's going to share 3 tools with us, which is what and why? So, I mean, what and why? The question you're supposed to ask yourself when you want to do something. So, why you want to do it and want to. So, how did he tackle the challenges he said that he's going to share with us?
My name is Husseini Abdulaziz. My question is, what do you do when everyone says you can't do it?
Okay, so each panelist gets 1 minute to answer the questions, okay? And again, time. Thank you. This is the best part of the session. Yeah.
Okay, another round of applause for those, youth that came up here. It's a very courageous thing to do. And my question was about STEM being more important than the arts. What do you do when kids oftentimes think that the arts are a lot more easy than things like science and mathematics? I will actually argue to say that the arts are very exceptionally difficult. Like I said, in school, I received straight A's, and so I did science, I did math, I did all of those things, and yet the arts, coming from a very shy, naturally very shy individually, it was the most difficult thing that I've done, but also the very most rewarding thing that I've done. I feel like the arts has the power to allow you to go beyond your expectations, but also you're able to be vulnerable, right? You're putting yourself out there, and oftentimes you're going to receive a lot of no's. As an actor, you go out for auditions and you receive a lot of no's from directors and writers, but for some reason, there's still something inside of you, be it God, that tells you to continue, keep moving forward. So I would argue and say that the arts are not easy at all. They're difficult, but if you feel like you are called to it, go after it and be relentless in your pursuit. Thank you.
Okay, so I think I would address the question where someone asked that, how do you approach people? I think the first thing is you have to believe in yourself. Nobody's going to say, I believe in you, if you don't believe in yourself. If you don't put yourself out there, no one is going to believe in you. Also, the question that says, what do you do when everyone says you can't do it? My dear, you are your first audience and you are also your first spectator. You should be your biggest support system. You don't need to hear you can do it before you do it. Tell yourself, I can do it, and do it. When you are doing it, trust me, the crowd is going to follow. Thank you.
That's right. Yeah. All right, so I hear this one is working. Let me first of all speak to the person who said, how do you know what career path to follow? There are different ways, but this is what I did, and this is how I started very early in cybersecurity. You need to find out where are there skill gaps and what does the future say about those things. For example, the global statistics is that cybersecurity has a skill gap of 1 million jobs without anybody to fill that gap. So what that means is that there is a lot more demand than supply. What does that then mean? It means that the price that you pay for a cybersecurity expert is a lot, so you pay hundreds of thousands of dollars. So any career path that you clearly see that there is a lot more demand, AI, things like that, than supply, that is where the future is clearly going. And then someone asked a specific question for me. I think I have forgotten it, but I think it was the tools. Thank you. That I had to cut that short because Bobby was kicking me at the back because of time, right? So let me tell you, there are a few more, but let me mention one that I think another battle you will face. So it's called the battle of excuses. And the battle of excuses is simply saying that you are going to have a lot of excuses for why you do not achieve what you want to achieve. What do you do with the battle of excuses? You simply need to ensure that you have mentors and that you kill those excuses. Excuses, one of the things that I have learned is that excuses are the building block for your future frustration. The reasons why you will have regrets in the future is because of excuses. And the last one that I didn't talk about, okay, simply because he said I needed to talk about it, was frustration. I think I said that with regards to frustration, one of the things you need to do, frustration is simply telling you that you have tried everything you know, introduce new intelligence. That's it. So what you simply need to do is expose yourself to new information, new books. I am one of those. I have done a professional certification for the last 10 years. So I have 11
international certifications over the period. So just make sure you introduce yourself to new information. It will help you with frustration. Thank you.
Thank you. I also want to address that question about what career path. And if you are here, make sure that you registered on using that barcode so that we can do a lot of follow-ups with you. There are so many tools out there that exposes you. One of the things that I use with my students, just give them opportunities by introducing them to a lot of different types of career. Careers of the future are not like before where your parents tell you, go, you're a medical doctor or an engineer. There's a lot of possibilities. My daughter, specifically during the pandemic, what I did was I hosted a computer class with her. She wasn't sure what she wanted to do at that time. She was still in middle school. It was in 2020. But I can tell you today, just because of that exposure, she is going to study computer science at MIT this fall. So it's an amazing thing you do when you just see opportunities. Yeah, thank you. I think that question.
Okay, thank you. Just to touch on the question, there was a question about having multiple interests.
Yes.
Yes. So I think for me, for example, now I'm a civil servant. I also have the gift with media. I also have gift in terms of speaking. I moderate sessions. I MC, I anchor events. So what I do, aside from the work that I do in the office, I also run a podcast. It's called Migration Nuggets. Now, this podcast it's an avenue for me to express my talents, some of my other interests, aside from the fact that I'm a civil servant. So the fact that you have multiple interests, what my advice for you or to you would be to just express them, work with them, work them out. I also do music. I actually have a few songs that I put out there. The fact of the matter is that, I think it's a Yoruba proverb that says that there are many roads that lead to the market. Mm-hmm. So just make sure that you maximize every skill that you have, even within whatever it is that you're doing professionally. Whatever skills, whatever other skills that you have, interests that you have, pursue them. Use them to the extent that you can. Just to share a little testimony about, how expressing my gifts has led to some, results. I talked about the podcast that I do, Migration Nuggets. So it talks about migration, which is basically what I do at work. But because I put out that podcast consistently on my LinkedIn and on my Instagram page, I have gotten international opportunities that have come as a result of that podcast. I've had people, in fact, there was a time somebody called me from, Brussels. I thought it was a scam, when they reached out to me, when they sent me a DM. And then they called me, and it was real. And how excited, in fact, they were more excited to have me on the call and to have me be part of a project than I was. And when I called, I don't want to call the name of the organization, but it's a very big international organization, and they were more excited to have me. It was like they were talking to a superstar. So what I'm just saying to you is that whatever skill, whatever talent that you have, whatever interest that you have, even though they may be multiple, just pursue them and express them, even while you might be pursuing a particular professional career.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm going to try and make this super brief. Again, just layering on that question, because you are a person that is multi-talented. I am. There's a saying that we say commonly, but we actually don't finish it, which always leave people hanging. Jack of all trade, master of none. But the full saying is actually jack of all trade, master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. There is something about having multiple knowledge and having different wells to pull from. There's a surgeon, you probably know, heard of him. Oh my God, gifted hands. And Ben Carthy, he was talking about how he got his interview. He went in there for a medical surgery kind of like interview, a professional one, and he heard classical music playing in the background. And he said, oh, is this blah, blah, blah composer? For the 20 minutes of the medical interview, they spoke about classical music. He got the job. So just to tell you that no wasted knowledge. There is nothing, there's every experience that you have, you will always find ways to tap into it. That's what makes you a very interesting human being. So don't take it as a disadvantage. It's actually a very powerful thing to have.
Nuggets. Love it. And 1 minute, please.
Okay, thank you so much. So to add to the existing conversation, I want to answer 2 questions. Number one, the question about being multi-talented and trying to figure out what to really focus on, and the question about what to do when you do not receive any form of support. Now, I'll start with the last one. First of all, the conversation about support is very important. Human beings, the way we are created by God is for us to coexist, meaning you cannot function without another person. You need support. But then, when it comes to the conversation about the mindset you need to succeed, if you carry the mindset that if you do not get support, you will not move, if you don't get encouraged, you will not take an action, then you will never do anything. So I think it's, at the end of the day, it's important that you get support, but it's also very important that you embrace the mindset that you should literally learn to stand on your own first, because I realize that people tend to want to support you when they see you making a move. So when people see that you start to show up to create that content, post online, all of a sudden the views start to come, the likes start to come in. So just imagine, what if you never made that content, or you never took that step to start that business? How do you get visible? For example, I'm going to use myself as a practical example. So 5 years ago, 21, I started Race Africa, a platform to connect young Nigerians to global opportunities so that they could serve an intern. Because we got to realize that most of the Gen Zs these days just want to make money, they don't care about service anymore. And service is a very important part of your growth. So we wanted to really encourage more young people to volunteer for global companies while they're working from Nigeria. So we started this without receiving any form of funding at all. We did 3 international conferences, the Innovation for Future Africa Summit. We supported more than 2,000 young people to access global and local talent internship opportunities while receiving zero to not any form of support. Now, thanks to the Nigerian Diaspora Commission, we just received our first government-backed support. Come on. To build PoliticsToday. Now, the truth is, we would have never gotten to that point if we did not do something with our little. We put our resources, we're literally using our savings, everything we got, to pour into supporting other young people as young people. Then talking about
Wonderful.
the last thing, the last one. Talking about people that are multi-talented. For example, I'm a singer, songwriter, entrepreneur, founder. I love comics too. Is there anybody that loves comics? I love comics. I tell stories, I write. I do a lot of things. For me, it was a very, very big struggle growing up because I had a lot of things I was really passionate about. But then I always tell people, you need precision, you need focus to accomplish anything great you want to really accomplish. So even if you want to explore all your passion, just stay consistent and dedicated. For me, I never really succeeded as a singer because I was not so focused on it. But I think I'm doing great as an entrepreneur. So yes, thank you.
Key! I'm going to take 1 minute because I have to add to this. I'll take a minute, you can time me. For the young folks, let me just give you this. You're sitting here, it's not by accident, okay? Those of you who are here are lucky to be here. So here's what I need you to do. You see these really important, successful people here? Make sure that you don't leave here without connecting with them, okay? Find their social media, because I know you're all there. Because even if you don't get to talk to them, if you watch what they're doing, you can take what they're doing to the next level. That's 1. 2, for the youth corpers, high school students, make sure that you sign up for an internship. I don't know why people shy away from that. Sign up to work for small NGOs. NIDCOM is one. You want to volunteer. You know, everyone's always looking to make money. Here's the best thing you can do. If you take a 1-year internship, what you learn in that internship may be what you actually learn in a 4 years school academic session, right? So sign up for internship. The opportunities for job will also be there. And then the third thing that I want to tell you is this. AI is the future. AI is the future. You have your cell phone. You have your parents' phone. Make sure you're learning how to use ChatGPT. If you learn anything, get on ChatGPT. That said, Akabi, you want us to do the photos now? Okay. Thank you. I want to thank the panelists. Please don't kill me. I was under a lot of pressure to keep this chop. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, panelists. I think you can do better in applauding this great diaspora champion. Please come down. I'll call on my boss, Honorable Abike Dabiri-Rewa, the GMD ARCO, Honorable Minister, please, and our partners. No, let them stay downstairs to take a picture. All the dignitaries, Dr. Bassi, and all the dignitaries in the front row, please come and take a picture with the diaspora champions. Can you give them another big round of applause, please? This is absolutely fantastic. Please, let's have a group photograph, please, so that we can move on. Yes. Can you please keep applauding these fantastic people? I'm sure you have been impacted a lot, and I'm sure you're not going to go back home the way you came in here. Thank you so much, our diaspora champions. We love you. We always encourage you to come back home and give back to the society. Giving back home is not all about diaspora remittances. A lot of people can also give back home, give back to the society through transfer of knowledge, which you have done today. We appreciate you, and we look forward to seeing you some other time. Another round of applause, please. Yeah, please, distinguished guests, can you have your seat? This is the time, this is the moment we have been waiting for. When we were putting this together, and the sponsor of this program asked that they wanted the names of the best students from some of our secondary schools that are here. And when I informed the secondary schools, they were asking me, what exactly do they want to do for us? I said, well, I don't know, but I know it's for good. So, right now, ARCO Group has gone a little bit further. Apart from imparting you with knowledge, which we believe you need at this point, they have also decided to be generous to our students here present today. In no particular order, we want to invite to the podium the Honorable Chairman, Ma. Ma, we need you here, Ma, at the stage. Yeah. And music should be going on at the background, please. Yes, Ma, we want to present ARCO Group, courtesy of ARCO Group. They are giving 6 fantastic students here, the best students in science in each of these schools. So I call on, ARCO, GMD, please, we want you here, sir. And I'll call on the first Favor Linus from NOSC 100 a day school, Kuje. She's the best student in science. Please come on stage and receive a laptop, a school bag, and a desktop is going to the school. We want to have your coordinator too. The school coordinator should come with her, please. A laptop bag, a laptop, and a desktop is going to the school, courtesy of ARCO Group. Where's your coordinator, please? Mr. Kingsley. Kingswell. Yeah, the laptop is for the best students in science, and the desktop is for the school. No, she's coming to present. Thank you. No, Honorable Minister, sir. No, you are staying. You're staying. Honorable Minister, sir, your attention is needed here to present the awards. Next, Urela Mitchell Achio, Seton American School. Are they here? Okay. We go to the next one. Azan Oreolua, the best student in science, Redeemer Private School, Wusetu, Abuja. And the coordinator should equally come with her. Azan Oreolua, where are you? Please hurry up to the stage, and the coordinator should come with her, please. Next after this, the school that just left now, come and pick up your laptop, your desktop for the school, and your school bag, please. So this is Oreolua Azan from Redeemer Private School, Wusetu, the best student in science, courtesy of ARCO Group. Thank you. Now I call on Engineer Dr. Sule Yakubu Basi to come on stage. Where? Oreolua, please pick up your stuff. They are here. A laptop for you, a desktop for the school, and you have your school bag. The next is Yahya Sulaiman Yahya STEM Child Care Academy. And the coordinator should come with him. Yahya Sulaiman Yahya STEM Child Care Academy, Abuja. The best student in science. Please hurry up. Then Ikram Abdullahi, Abdulmumin Ali, Al-Noor Academy, Wusetu should be getting ready. Yahya Sulaiman, STEM Child Care Academy. Give it to them, put it there. Okay. Thank you. Ikram Abdulmumin Ali, where are you? Ikram Abdulmumin Ali, Al-Noor Academy. And we call on stage Professor Rahman, President, Nigeria Academy of Engineering, to present the award, please. Oh, okay. Okay, Honorable Minister is doing that. Okay. So you have a laptop and a school bag, and the school has the desktop. Pick your, hello, pick your stuff here, please. The next, Professor Rahman should please join the stage, please. And the next is Abdulaziz Hussein, Not Forgotten Initiating School, Asokoro. Come up stage with your coordinator. You have a laptop, a school bag, and a desktop for the school. Please come up stage. Where are you? And after this, come on stage. You have a laptop, you have a school bag, and the school has the desktop. Courtesy of ARCO Group. Please face the camera, please. Thank you, our distinguished guests. You can go back to your seats. Yeah, that's all. So bring the laptop. Yes, ma'am. You can go back to your seats. Now, this is another moment we have been waiting for. Courtesy of Canvas Institute, New York City. We have Mr. Bobby Diggy, who was part of this event last year, and is so inspired that he has come back this time around to give back to the society. And now, he came back home with some laptops, which we are going to give to any lucky student or youth at this gathering. So we are going to call on Dr. Babandede, former Controller General of Immigration, to come on stage. We are going to do a raffle draw. If you look at your accreditation, our distinguished students and youth, there is a number on it. You have a number on your accreditation. So when we do the raffle draw, whatever number is picked here, you have won for yourself a laptop, and courtesy of Bobby Diggy Olisa, Canvas Institute. Shake it together, please. You read the number how, sir? Yeah, you just come here and read the number. Oh, yeah, sir. Can you raise up your hand for everyone to see that there's nothing in your hand, sir?
Wait. Honorable Minister, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I hereby declare there is nothing in my hand, okay? You know I'm a pensioner, so I will pick nothing. You see my hand? Okay. Now I will take, without even looking, okay? Wow. This number is special. It starts with 2, 4, are you looking? And 6. 246. Who is the lucky person? 246. Has he gone? Check your card.
Check, there's a number on your card.
Check. If I win, I'm not qualified. Check, please.
If you can't find him, you pick another one.
Okay. Another number. 246 is gone. If you come around, it's gone. Another number. 392. 392. Who has that? Wow! Congratulations. Congratulations. Where is the person? I think somebody will be the security officer for clearance. Huh?
Yes. Okay. So you can move there to present the laptop. So you present the laptop with him. You stand here, sir.
You're welcome.
How are you?
Thank you.
This is a laptop.
The presentation is going to be made after clearance, okay?
Yes, sir.
Who is the clearing officer?
Yes,
okay, come up.
Let's see what you have. 392.
So it's correct. So I will I'll give it to you as a record.
Yes, sir.
But don't throw it away. The next number, congratulations.
So you can go to your seat, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Present it.
Okay.
Present it. I'll call on Councillor Khadija Aliru from Canada to come on stage and pick a raffle draw, please. Councillor Khadija Aliru from Canada. Thank you. I can see everybody praying right now. It should be me. I'm praying too that it should be me, but unfortunately I don't have a number on my tag. So please check it together. Can we see your hand up, man, to make sure you are not having anything? Thank you. So please, when you hear your number, I want you to shout diaspora. Can you read it out, man?
All right. To the lucky person, 86.
086.
086.
Wow. Let's confirm you present a laptop. Courtesy of Canvas Institute, New York, you have a laptop gift as a result of the raffle draw. run to the stage like a youth. Yeah. Can we confirm what you have on your tag, please? 086. Thank you. Congratulations to you. I call on Councillor Abitoye to please come on stage to pick a raffle draw from Canada. Councillor Abitoye, can you give her a round of applause, please? Can we see your hand up, please, and face the crowd? Please shake it very well.
My hands are empty.
Okay. Can you speak to the mic?
Yes. Hello, everyone, and it's so wonderful to be here. And this is really a youth empowerment. I'm extremely empowered myself, and I'm not a I'm a youth. Sorry, I'm a youth. Okay, so the lucky winner, are you ready? Is 117. Who's the lucky winner? Who's it? Hey, congratulations.
Thank you. Run to the stage like a youth, please. This is courtesy of Canvas Institute, New York. You have won for yourself a laptop. Can I hear you shout diaspora? All the raffle draw winners, Mama Diaspora, your mother, your grandma would like to have a picture with you, so come back to the stage. All the raffle draw winners. Thank you, ma, for presenting this. You can go back, sir. Is that the last one? Okay. The second to the last one. Honorable Minister of Youth, Your Excellency, your attention is needed here. Please keep praying and fast. Oh, you can't fast now, it's too late. Keep praying, just keep praying, speaking in tongues. The Honorable Minister of Youth has picked. Can you speak it out?
274. 274.
Okay. That's section. How come that's
Why?
section? Run to the stage like a youth.
The youth nowadays. No.
The Gen Z youth. Can I have this, sir? Can I confirm that, sir, please? Yeah, 274. Thank you. You have won for yourself a laptop. All the raffle draw winners, please come to the stage, please. And yeah, you can go, sir. The last but not the least, Mama Diaspora herself, Honorable Dr. Abike Dabiri. Oh, no, sorry, Miss Diaspora. Miss Diaspora Nigeria, sorry, man. Come on stage and pick a raffle draw, please. Okay, can we see your hands up, please? Okay, rolling well, roll.
We're all winners in the room. Okay? But today's winner is 371. Should I pick again? Going once? 371.
Okay. Okay, she's going to pick another one.
Someone is very lucky today. 150.
Let's give him a round of applause. All All the raffle draw winners, please come on stage and take a picture with the Honorable Minister and Mama Diaspora. Please come on stage, all the raffle draw winners. Courtesy of Canvas Institute, you have won yourself a laptop. You are all winners, and I'm so happy that this is happening today. All the raffle draw winners, come on stage quickly. And as you are coming to the stage, I want to see you dance to the music. All the raffle draw winners, where are you? All the raffle draw winners, where are you? I'd like to call on DJ, bring it down a little bit. I'd like to call on Caroline Oluwadari to come on stage quickly. 2 minutes. She wants to give a testimony of how she has been helped by ARCO Group, who is the major sponsor of this segment. Ma? Caroline Oluwadari, please come on stage. You have just 2 minutes. Oh, first Tricon should get ready for the goodwill message, please. You have just 3 minutes. You don't have more than that.
Okay. Thank you everyone for having me. So standing on the existing protocol, I would like to acknowledge our mother, Honorable Abike Dabiri, and the entire Nigerian Diaspora Commission for giving me the opportunity to stand on this platform. I'd also like to appreciate the ARCO Group PLC in partnership with Gamaliel and Susan Onosode Foundation for providing me with the opportunity to attend this event in person. So today, I'd like to speak to the youth, especially the students, on the power of excellence. First of all, excellence starts with clarity of goal and purpose. As a young person, I resolved early on in life that I wanted to pursue education with all I've got in me. And that was because I identified education as the best ticket to a better life, because I was raised in an environment where there was a lot of poverty, unemployment, and general indifference towards education. And that was because the few that attended school then, they were struggling to get good jobs. But I wanted something better. I wanted to break cycles and rise above my circumstances. So I decided to give education my all. And thankfully, I had so much to share, but because of time, I would have to just cut it short. So when I got into secondary school, I decided to put all my best effort in my examination, especially my West African Senior School Certificate examination. And to the glory of God, I had 9 A1s in my WAEC examination in 2016. So that result paved way for several opportunities for me. I got a fully funded scholarship for my undergraduate studies. I got numerous recognitions and awards. And it was at that point that I came in contact with Gamaliel and Susan Onosode Foundation. The foundation was the first body that gave me an award of academic excellence following that result. In addition to that, GAMSU continued to follow up with my studies even beyond my personal life. I won a mentor through GAMSU in the person of Mrs. Toyin Olarewaju. She kept in touch with me. At some point, GAMSU wanted to offer me a fully funded scholarship, which I had to turn down because by then I was already on another scholarship, courtesy of Hope for Women in Nigeria initiative. Despite that, GAMSU still kept in touch, and in my final year, GAMSU provided me with a brand new laptop to support my undergraduate project. Despite that, I kept at it. I graduated as the best student in the Department of Accounting, and I still did not stop. When I qualified as a chartered accountant in 2022, I emerged as the overall best qualifying candidate, and I won 4 other awards, making it 5 awards in that diet. And it hasn't stopped. I just want to encourage you all that despite your background, you should not let your surrounding limit you. You should always aspire to break limits. Today, I'm a consulting accountant with PwC, one of the big 4 accounting firms in the world. And I started from a small place. I started from Ikorodu. In fact, my first inspiration was because I came third in my BEC examination in Ikorodu constituency too. So that was my motivation. Thank you, everyone. I encourage you all to embrace excellence. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. We have to stop her. Hello, madam is calling you. We have to stop her because our time is running up. Ikorodu, okay. No, I just want to announce this. All the coordinators should see us. After this, we have the certificate of attendance for all the participants, signed by no other person than Honorable Dr. Abike Dabiri-Erewa. Can you give her a round of applause, please? We have certificate of attendance for this event. All the coordinators should reach out to pick their certificate. Without wasting much time, there's still one more presentation we want to do. We have a lady in our midst. Okay. We have a lady in our midst who has been very fantastic in the last 4 years. She has been part of this. And every year she has not missed it. And Mama Diaspora has decided to honor her for coming this year with this laptop. And it's no other person. I call her a lady to confuse everybody. I invite on the stage our amazing young girl, Ore of First Sax, Mama Diaspora.